We're here now with Jeff Rea, President and CEO of the South Bend Regional Chamber of Commerce. And welcome, Jeff.
Charlie, great to see you. Thanks for having me out.
I am so excited to get the latest about everything going on with the Chamber. When you talk about current developments, the battery plant, other things, this time of the year, what are some of the things to share?
You know, I think the battery plant is probably the thing that's most exciting to people. If you've been out on State Road 2, you see equipment starting to move dirt, and that's going to be a long process. This is a 2 million square foot building that will take about 2 years to construct. And so at the end of 25 into 26, the plant will be open, or will start to open at the end by probably 2027 before full production there. But this is a project that's going to employ some 2,000 people here in our marketplace. 2,000 first to build it, 2,000 then to work it and staff and operate the plant. It's about a $3.5 billion investment here. So largest single project in Indiana's history. We got it for Northern Indiana, and we got it for a company that has a great reputation. So General Motors is certainly no stranger to folks. It has operations all over Indiana. It has 5 other plants already here, employs several thousand people. So we're pretty excited about that moving forward.
Jeff, you're in your 14th year now as the leader of the South Bend Regional Chamber of Commerce. Talk about what it offers. Great history over a century, right?
Yeah.
And some of the things, because you manage several different areas there.
Yeah, so you know, it's interesting. We have a couple hats. We also do the Greater Niles Chamber too. So we cover 2 states, and so we really, it's business advocacy at our core. We're really advocates for our 1,300 member businesses. Those businesses employ about 70,000 people in our region, and so we're looking out for their best interest at City Hall, at the State House, in Washington D.C. Those types of things. The second piece is really the economic development piece. So on a General Motors like project, for example, we've worked about 20 months on trying to make that happen. We're competing with communities all across the country who want that same investment happening. And so it's a game of survivor, and every week we hope we don't get voted off the island, and at the end we won. And so we spent a lot of time in that space. And then the third is on the tourism side. So we have the second biggest tourist attraction in the state of Indiana here in our marketplace. It's on bucket list, Notre Dame, if people didn't know. And so we're working to drive traffic here. Tourists come here, they spend money, they support our economy, they help drive the businesses in the area and stuff. So we really focus on those 3 principal things.
Jeff, when you get up in the morning, your why, being a part of this for over 13 years, and when you look into the future with the Chamber, what are some of the things that really get you going?
Yeah, you know, the one thing I love most about the job is it's different every single day. Yeah. And someday I'm working with General Motors on a $3.5 billion project, and the next day I'm working with a mom and pop who are thinking about opening up the corner store and investing their life savings on something. And so I love that piece of it. You know, we had a period in time where we didn't do very well here. We were on the dying city list, and people were kind of down on the economy, what happened in the area. We had that period from, I would say, Studebaker closing and until the 2010, but things are really on the upswing, so I'm really excited about the progress, and I think that gets me motivated. This is my hometown, I'm from here, and I want to see it grow.
When you talk about the upswing and the advantages of this part of Indiana and even the Niles area, what are some of the things that people need to know that maybe they don't realize even if they live in this area?
You know, I think the geography drives most of what's happening there. You know, our proximity to Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, major markets, and easy transportation connections is probably the principal thing that happens, that drives. I always like to say it's a phenomenal sales team, but it's part phenomenal sales team, part of those characteristics. But I also think Indiana's tax and business regulatory climate, when we stack up really well against all states in the country. So every major project in the country that's looked at doing something has looked at this area. And there was a period of time where we didn't get those looks. And so I think that's what's got us really excited. People, you know, the cost of living here is phenomenal, typically one of the best 5 in the country on cost of living. So people, obviously cost affect people in a lot of different ways, but compared to other parts, we do really well in that space and such. So a lot of those factors are good. You know, we're not without challenges. Every community has those challenges, and it's how we address those. But we've got some great schools. We've got wonderful higher ed institutions. We've got those geographic conditions. We've got the tax and business and regulatory climate that really have us excelling on all levels.
We've got about a minute left. What would you say to organizations or small businesses out there that maybe are not in the chamber, how it could benefit them?
Yeah, I think the connection to other businesses is probably the big things. We do some 200 events over the course of the year for really our biggest member has 6,000 employees, our smallest member has 2 or 1 employee. And so connecting to doing others, we think our business want to do business with others, and so that we give them that connection, those platforms that they can help network, which ultimately lead to more business opportunities for them.
Jeff, when people want to follow up and see your social media, what are some of the platforms that get a lot of traffic where people can go to and keep up on all the exciting developments?
Yeah, so sbrchamber.com, South Bend Region Chamber.com, and then similar on X or on LinkedIn, find us there, sbrchamber.com as well.
Wow, I know you have been there for 13 years, and congratulations on your leadership and your team that you have, dynamic people there.
Thank you. We're very lucky and a great supportive business community, a lot of great partners like you folks out here. We're really grateful for the opportunity today.
Jeff Rea, President and CEO of the South Bend Regional Chamber of Commerce.